Hello, 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 hello. Mississippisurvivor here. I know I've been missing in action for a little bit. I promise to keep these videos coming and coming strong, but I have not done so as I had some family issues I had to take care of. Unfortunately, I've lost my uncle. Wasn't due to COVID, but I lost my uncle, and this morning, I think it was this morning or last night, I lost my cousin. Yeah. So it's been a bite after a bite, and I'm just trying to adjust to all this. I've noticed, I'm going to get to my point and what I want to talk about, but right now I just want to take a few minutes and kind of elaborate on this. Uh, People are leaving this earth at an alarming rate. They're leaving the earth as if like it's a war and people are just getting killed. That's just, but if you really look at it, it is a war. This is the most intricate, this is the most trickiest war I ever seen. They say, what do you mean? Mississippisurvivor, what do you mean by that? This is a war, and people don't even realize it's a war. Normally, when you have a war, you prepare for battle, and they bring in their troops, and you bring in your troops, and they have rules and regulations, what you can and cannot do, and where you're going to fight at, and who wins when. Unlike some situations with Pearl Harbor, you didn't know that was coming. When America bombed, you didn't know that was coming. Right. So what I'm trying to tell you is this is a war under the veil that some people just don't realize we are in the middle of a war. To explain it a little bit better, and I usually don't get into this type of thing, but I am today. COVID, that's an invisible enemy, okay? And COVID was not something that just popped up on the scene and just, oh, here we are, and we have a virus, and we're just taking out so many, many thousands and thousands of people. No. Let me help you out with that a little bit. I'm going to say a few things, and I'm going to be discreet with what I say so people can understand what I'm talking about. Okay? COVID did not pop up on the scene. It did not mutate between different types of viruses and come out as a virus that's stronger than the original. It did not breed itself together like animals breed. They breed animals and make different animals, and that's not how it happened. For people that don't know that, or they think that they do know that, or they think that that's what happened, but it's not. I'm going to say this indiscreetly. COVID was manufactured. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So if you can't put one and two together on that, something is wrong. But COVID was manufactured, made. You understand? Manufactured, made. Just like the He-Mans on the assembly line back in the day. Come on with me now. assembly line. They set these things up and they was ready to go. They ready to sell at the store. That's what it is. So let me also throw this at you. Why are there new strains of the same thing that's going on? Why are there new strains of COVID? You think those mutated together and just came out of nowhere? No, they didn't. It was manufactured. Okay. Yep. Manufactured. If anybody do any research and study, you'll see it was manufactured. So what I'm telling you is you're fighting an invisible enemy. And the reason why I said people, we're at war, and we don't even know that we're at war. You know why you don't know why you're at war? You don't know that you're at war for simple reasons. Because everything that your heart desires, everything that you like, they make sure that it's available for you. Your entertainment, your football games, your beer, liquor, all this stuff, the things that you like, your cell phones. Oh my God, cell phones is number one because what is it that a cell phone can't do? You can talk on it, video on it like I'm doing right now, snap your pictures, whatever it may be, play poker on it. Cell phone do everything. You got games, then they got PlayStation 4. That's another distraction. All these gaming systems, they are giving you everything that you want, and silently behind the scenes, you're at war. You're at war and you don't know it. You're too blinded by your entertainment to see that you're at war. Some people are so blind they don't even see the inflation of food. How high food is. You know why you can't see that neither? Because so many of us are on food stamps. It's, believe me, when I say this plan was well thought out, it was well thought out. It's almost foolproof. It can't even fail. It's up to the few people that got enough sense to look and see what's going on. Some people don't care as long as they're getting what they want. But see, the problem with that is you're under control. You're under control by your entertainment. And the next thing that goes with that is, guess who's controlling all of that? So if they're controlling all that and you're at war and you don't see it, so let's just say the enemy comes in and they take everything that they want and they've done what they have to do, killing thousands, millions, or whatever the case may be, and they do what they need to do, and they're ready to leave on the way out. Who's to say? Not who's to say, I'm telling you. They can snatch that stuff that you got on the way out the door. Oh, this is here the blind, so we don't even have to mess with this right here. Just let them stay blind. And when we're done, we'll snatch that on the way out the door. What is that they're going to snatch on the way out the door? Food stamps. You are, I don't care what you say, you're dependent on food stamps. Very dependent. Because you can just go get a card, they give you a card, they fill it with money for free every month. You just go and get what you want to get. A lot of people are doing other things with that card. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But you got that. Then you get check as well. Some people get both. I know people. Of course, I'll never say her name, but I know people that gets that's got over $3,000 in stamps. How did you get $3,000 in stamps? Kids. Then the extra bonus money that they was giving out for the COVID, which is now cut. But it doesn't matter. People still got $3,000 or $4,000 worth of stamps. And a lot of people are not doing what they need to do with $3,000 worth of stamps. If it was me personally, if I had $3,000 worth of stamps, I would have me one heck of a pantry set up, all the way to canned foods, all the way down, and I have everything labeled, marked, and ready to go. Because it's something going to happen, something that's already going on. It's happening right now. So I'm not even going to add that other segment to this video. I'm going to make a whole nother other video. I'm just feeling some type of way right now, which I've always had, but I just didn't say anything. But I'm trying to talk to you people. Some people that just won't listen, that think everything is hunky-dory and raisins and sunshine and flowers through into the sky and there's a rainbow. That is not what this is. I'd rather for you to put me at war, and at a war that I can see, that's right up front and I know it's coming, instead of a war that is so sneaky you don't even realize you're in it. So the title is this video is going to be S.H.T.F. Wake up, people. The about to hit the fan, the already hitting the fan. Wake up, people. It ain't what you think. You have been bamboozled. It's so much stuff I can tell you. It's pathetic. Did you know that someone is trying to, I hate to call names, I'm not going to do it. You know, someone is buying up all the seeds. Oh, yeah. So you can plant food, buying them all. Prices on fruit trees and all of that stuff like that is skyrocketing. Chickens is next. Just hold tight. You won't even be able to afford to buy a chicken. Just hold on. So I would also like to throw somebody at you. If you would go to Walmart or Tractor Supply, any of these places like that right there, you would see stuff that you would see back when my parents were growing up. This stuff was not placed for display outside ever with me coming up. And I've heard all types of mess going on and a war about this and that. But of course, it was a war that we knew about. They talked about it for weeks and months and months and months. We knew. This is a sneak attack here. I go to Tractor Supply outside. They got bins for rabbits, bins for chickens, all types of feeds. They got tall gates to put them in, so they can be free range if you want to be. Walmart is selling MREs. Walmart is not the army. They're selling MREs. It's the same thing. Freeze dried foods. It's the same. Freeze dried foods last the longest that I know of. Freeze dried. Come on, people. Listen to me. This is not a game. This is a spiritual fight. Just so you know. This is a spiritual warfare fight. It's going to take a lot of praying and a lot of kneecaps getting dirty and woe out. This is a fight you can't beat on your own. It's gonna take some praying, some fasting, some and being vigilant and being prepared and putting back, stocking back for your family. Because who wants to watch their family starve to death? You know how hard it is. See your daughter sitting over in the corner starving to death. That is a hard thing to do. There's nothing easy about that. Nobody. If I challenge anybody to give them that right there. I'm like, hey, if you don't want to see that, get off your behind. Go get you some seeds. Even if you ain't planting them today, get them. Get them anyway. Put it up. Get you a bucket. It's so simple. Get a bucket. Get some. I'm finna be so easy. It's just ridiculous. Go in the backyard. Dig you up some dirt out the backyard. Put it in a bucket that you probably can get for $2 or get it from free from somebody or a bakery and get it for free. Get you some seeds, which probably $1 and some a pack of seeds. Plant you some seeds. Plant stuff that you eat. Plant stuff that your family eats. Now, how hard is that? Grow it in the house. Get you some. Put some holes in the pot. Put your pan in the bottom of it. Let it drain out into the pan. Grow you something. And it's better if you can get it already grown and you can just plant the whole plant. You ahead of the game now. If you do it like that, you're ahead of the game. You must keep your food dated. If you know a way to preserve your food longer, which is eggs with mineral oil, cheese with wax, it's a whole lot of ways to do these things. And whatever I know, I'll share it with you. Don't have a problem with that. Why am I rest of my life trying to talk to y'all? I don't know. I take that back. I do know. I think this is what God would want me to do. So, matter of fact, I know this is what He wants me to do. So, I'm giving you guys the information. I know people all over YouTube are giving you guys the information. But one thing I do know is that everybody won't receive from everybody. It's a lot of people who got a lot of money. They might receive for that type of person. There's some people that's broke. They might receive from that type of person. I hate to say it, but it even goes to race. Some people might listen to certain race. I mean, that's just how it is. I just also recently just stopped saying I'm broke. I just don't do that no more. I cut that out altogether. Reason being for that is you speak it, that's what you're going to be. You got to think outside of the box, people. Whatever you're trying to do and whatever you're trying to accomplish, nothing's too big for God. So you have to speak out, think outside of the box and press until you get there. If you have to use be a janitor to fund what you're trying to do, be a janitor, be a good one, and fund what you're trying to do. And when you get out of that, you take that and you will come back and use that as your testimony. But let's get back to what I was saying, because it all goes hand in hand. People are at war with a silent war that people are not paying attention to whatsoever, and they need to completely wake up. Yeah, need to wake up seriously, because I do Instacart and point pickup. I'm gonna stay over on Instacart. Let me show you. I be in the stores every day, all day long. So I know what comes in, what they got, what they don't have. I have a good relationship uh, with the people in the store, for the folks bringing food in, what time it's coming in, when the truck coming. And these people are just as clueless as me. These folks say, the truck comes on Thursday. I said, what's going to be on the truck? We don't even know. Whatever they saying. It ain't a list of, okay, we need this, this, and this. Oh, this is going to be here Friday. These people don't even know what's coming. They just say it's a truck and whatever's on it, that's what we get. They even using the hole filler. They take something they got a whole lot of and fill up holes and make the shelf look full when it's really not. I went in the Kroger's the other day and in the section with hot dogs and sausage and Tennessee Pride and all that it was totally empty. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Not even a price tag was there. Nothing. 2 days later, ice cream looked about the same way. It had big spots missing. I went in Walgreens. Nothing. The ice cream section was so empty they just took rope and roped the whole area off, so you didn't even go through that. People, we've got to do something. Another reason I'm telling you, because I don't want you to come trying to attack me. I might have 2 boxes of graham crackers. You want to take 1 box or both boxes from me because you didn't put up no box. Put some up. My friend was like, well, I'm not going to eat ramen noodles. Ramen noodles is plastic. Man, I don't care. Ramen noodles is made out of iron. When your stomach is touching your back, this is going to be the most delicious iron and plastic I ever ate. Gotta have something. Especially for the people that ain't trying to plant nothing. Plant it and let it go. Let it do what it want to do. Blueberries. And I like the pot. I love the pot game that's going on now. Because you can take your pots and relocate them. If that mug go in the ground, you are not moving it. It's staying right there. So make sure you're well connected with your community so you know what's going on and you got help. Realize and understand what talent and find out what talent you got in your neighborhood. Like we got people that drive truck in our neighborhood. Awesome, because we get to know what's going on the road and what they're seeing. That's another good thing. We get to see that. We got people that does CB mad, very good. They've been doing CB ever since I was a child. And the big antennas on the truck. So we got communication that way. I'm just looking at the talent that's in the neighborhood. I'm like, okay, all this is gonna help. I mean, I might have something he need, and we can trade out. That's barter. People, this is gonna get worse. It's on the way. The rise in my state for COVID has went back up. And if you don't think this is manufactured people, can I say something to you? I'm gonna ask you a question then. All the people out there, this is my question to you. What happened to Ebola? I'll wait. Go ahead on. What's, what? Oh, it disappeared, didn't it? How did something that was massively killing people just disappear into thin air? Hmm. It was manufactured. That's why. If y'all would take the time and look at some of the TV shows that you look at, the, these people are so cold with what they do. Y'all just don't even realize these people are sick with it. They will take your regular entertainment show you what they gonna do, whatever year it is, and show you what they gonna do, and actually do exactly what the movie say. And it's just entertainment to us. It's like, okay, cool. And we don't prepare for nothing. Then when they pop off, cool. I'm gonna tell you something that's funny, and then y'all can go back and look at this if you want to. Okay, when the World Trade Center, when they got hit. Okay, I'm finna tell you something. Prince talked about that way back there in the 1989. He talked about that. And it happened. Wow. Ebola was a non-existent thing. It came out of nowhere. It was manufactured. There's a movie for that as well. It wasn't Congo. Wasn't Congo. What the name of that movie was? Oh, I got it. It was Outbreak. If anybody have not seen Outbreak, go see Outbreak. It's free online. Outbreak was about this monkey. This is how they made the series. But even in the show, it showed that it was manufactured. It was manufactured, and then it spread it. It got out of control, and it spread it. Like this is, see, they didn't. I don't think they counted on it to be as bad as it is now. Now they're trying to control it. They always make something they can't control. I'm gonna put this out here. I need at least so many people. Blah blah blah. But and we'll stop it. But you can't stop it. You've never been able to stop anything that y'all set out. It always end up being worse. It's ridiculous. So outbreaks about this monkey that carried this disease, and they brought him over to America, and it spread it from there. The only thing with that was it was airborne, so everybody hit it automatically affected them, but it affected them in a massively terrible way. And the same thing with this right here, it depends on your health set and what your underlying problems are with you that it affects you harder and worse than somebody else. I've had COVID. Let me tell you, it is not a fun recreational thing. Uh, ain't nobody throw no party. Ain't no women come out. Ain't nobody have no happy birthday tossers. None of that. Ain't nobody dance. Nothing. When I say it was terrible, it was terrible. It was constant diarrhea. I was extremely exhausted all the time. Just exhausted, just tired, diarrhea, weak. Oh, my sense of taste was gone. When I say everything tastes like a big bowl of salt, oh, you ever had a big bowl of salt? You just want everything tastes like a big bowl, like it was super salty. Everything. It wasn't nothing you can bring me that tastes right. But I had a popsicle. And these days, it tasted salty too. A popsicle. Thank God I got my taste back. A lot of people never got their taste back. Excuse me, guys. No, a lot of people never got their taste back. It's a horrible thing. But then it's like we'll get vaccinated after that, but it takes 90 days to get vaccinated after the fact. Even so, I have another question for you guys. Why is it more people getting sick and catching COVID again faster than the people that didn't ever have no shot? It's like y'all getting COVID more than the people that never had a shot. I don't understand that. Why giving a shot that is not even guaranteed that you're gonna still get sick? You're still gonna catch COVID again. What's the point? Well, somebody said, hey, well, you don't get as sick. You still getting sick. Sick is sick. If I'm taking a shot, I don't want to get sick no more. If I take a shot for chicken pox, I don't want chicken pox no more. If I take a shot for measles, I don't want the measles no more. You understand? I don't want none of that no more. People need to start stocking up on food. when they have openly told you, even China openly told you, there are people to stock up for at least a year. I'm going to say it again. I did not say El Salvador. I said China told their people to stock up for a year. China makes everything for us. Everything we got is China. China said stock up for a year. I think we should be doing something because they're telling us, and then when they hit the fan, we didn't do anything. Then we're screwed because we didn't listen. You gotta listen. You don't listen to somebody. Somebody gonna listen to me. Somebody gonna receive this from me. Somebody's gonna listen to me and receive this. Some won't. But hopefully the next person I know may have spoke on YouTube. You might listen to them. I hope so. I hope you listen to them for your own sake and your own good. I really hope you do, because this is a dire situation right now. There's a lot going on, and it's getting worse by the day, people. I just like throwing different quick little scenarios at you, like the cucumber, for instance. A regular cucumber is a regular cucumber. When you get a regular cucumber, you don't have to buy cucumber seeds because a regular cucumber is full of seeds. So many, it's ridiculous. Now, cucumber is a vine plant. Cool. It's going to spread. You don't need that many seeds to make it. Now, let's go to the next thing. We're back at Kroger's, and I bought one today. It's a hothouse cucumber, and it is long. And it's individually wrapped with plastic. Why? It's individually wrapped with plastic. It's not because it's organic. It's because it's man-made. How is a cucumber man-made? Ooh, cut into one and you tell me how many seeds are in a hothouse cucumber. God made food so that it will reproduce. Hothouse cucumbers do not reproduce. It's made by man, and when they plant it, that's what it's going to make, and that's it. They're in control of the seeds for it. So therefore, you can't take that and then just plant again and reproduce like you can a regular cucumber. And it's not the only plant that's been done that way. It's trying to make everything so it doesn't reproduce. And as well as robots. Did you know Uber has already, and this isn't even new, this old, already got tons of cars already set up that's going to be robotically driven so they can get rid of us, me and you, that do Uber. Get rid of us so they don't have to pay us to do that. It'll be all robotic. You know how much money they finna make? They already billionaires anyway. That's gonna be 100% gain. They already taking 55% from us. They get robots in there, then they don't what's nothing. They ain't gotta pay a robot anything. Gone. The game is sold up. Right. It's sold up. So you know exactly what I mean. And you know what's going on. Get you some rice, cheapest thing for people that don't have money. It's funny because the people that don't have money got food stamps. And of all people, I should be talking to them because I know they got plenty of stamps to go start stacking up and making themselves a pantry. They really have an excuse period for except for the people that just can't get food stamps or got a felony and can't get them or whatever the case may be. Then I'm telling you, just start with the cheapest thing: Roman noodles, rice, beans, things of that nature. Cheap. You can take a bean, dry beans, plant a dry bean, and reproduce beans again. Just so you know. Watermelons easy to make. Throw them out in the yard. They small. They'll catch because there's something wrong with watermelon. I did too many times. Wait till it rain. Cool. Throw them out of the yard. They gonna catch up on some dirt somewhere. And there we go. You're gonna start seeing watermelon everywhere. Yes, people. So been doing a lot of reading, a lot of studying, been talking to some truckers and finding out what their insight is and what's been going on with them. And it is a shortage. Some people say it's not a shortage, but it is a shortage. I mean, if you want to be naive, that's fine. Be naive. They still talking about whatever they got in the middle of the ocean somewhere that's been spoiled a long time ago. We have about $8 generals. Eight. And we also have the Dollar General warehouse, which is like 20 minutes away from me. 20 minutes. And I tell you, when I tell you, the stores are not stocked. They look real skimpy. Like they don't have anything. It's just terrible. Terrible. You need to be stocking up on food, medicine, water. Water, medicine, food. Those are your three things. You can do your weapons last. You know why? Because if you ain't got no water, you're gonna die in 3 days anyway. If you ain't got no food, you still ain't gonna make it. And if you sick, you can't fight nobody. You still need some medication. So stop being foolish and start talking about weapons all the time. Put that foolishness down. Get what's important first. I've asked so many people what the first thing you'll do because of what's going on. I'll be locked and loaded with no water, dummy. You're gonna be locked and loaded with no water, no food. What are you protecting? Your stupid house? Ain't nobody don't want no flat screen TV and they starve to death. They want food and water. Use your brain. Gee whiz. It's crazy. The things that some people do just don't make any sense to me. Get your solar game up. Get it together. Learn. I've learned from experience. Have people say have a backup for the backup. Oh, I applaud you, but they ain't how I see it. I see backup, backup, backup. I want 4, 5 stacked back. I want plenty to fall back on if something happens. I want, okay, this one didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. I'm still going back. I'm going back far as I can to get as much info as I can get going. I can get what I need. So I want to back up for a backup for a backup. I might have some planted over here, have some in a hole over there, some back over here on the other side. That's how you gotta be. That's where you ensure your survival and your family and keep your generation going. You gotta be smart. These people that's being naive, some of them ain't gonna make it. Some ain't gonna make it. They're gonna be the very people knocking at your door trying to take from you right there because they didn't listen. Well, guys, I ain't gonna hold you up this no more on this here. But man, I'm just telling you, man, y'all need to pray and prep. You know, I said that. I'm keep on saying it. Pray and prep. The inflation is real. This gain they done made with this freaking disease is real. It's all man made. It's all controlled. It's all it is. All this is coming into a close with the Antichrist on the way. They already was putting chips in people's hands and all this foolishness right here. If you don't know no word in a time like this right here, you're gonna falter because you need to know that. You need to know some word, know what's going on, know God. You definitely gotta know God. If you're gonna bust hell wide open, you need to know him and live for him. Yep, definitely. So I ain't gonna hold you on this because I'm gonna jump right into the other segment. I gotta give me something to drink. Then I gotta jump into this other segment, and that's topping on that segment is gonna be about point pickup. We'll do some updates on that. So, Mississippi Survivor here. I hope you guys take heed to what I'm saying and what other information that I can find out about these things. I'll make sure I update you guys and let you guys know what's going on. But I need you guys to prep, pray, and wake up. Wake your mind up. Wake up your thinking and how you process things and start seeing the reality of what's going on and what is happening in the world today. And it's actually getting bad before our eyes. In my generation, I did not think I would live in this generation or be in this generation and see how much I've seen. All the way down to the first black president and all this. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot happen. World Trade Center getting hit. All this. I've seen a lot in my generational time. So I'm asking you guys again to prep, pray, be vigilant, watch. Keep your eyes open. Think, read. Put down the game sometime. Get a step away from the football. I used to be a football fanatic. I can care less about some football right now. Basketball, I don't care nothing about none of it. I see them, whip the dude. I got a favorite team. When I got time to watch it, I'll watch it. What I'm telling you is it's not priority over my life. God is priority over my life, not my entertainment, because your entertainment will become your God. And you will be blinded by your entertainment. And you won't be able to see what's going on. Sometimes you have to step away from that so you can see what's going on. So again, Mississippi Survivor, I'm going to get ready for this next segment. I love you guys. Please like, please subscribe. It'll help get the video out there so more people can see it and maybe help somebody. Because the goal for me is to just help somebody else. Teach you something, learn you something, show you something. So Mississippi Survivor, I'll see you in the next segment. I'm out.